Hello, welcome. This is 5 Minute Feldy, Season 2, Episode 24. I'm Feldenkrais teacher Ralph Hadden, and here in Melbourne it's Thursday, the 23rd of September 2021. Please lie down on your back, and for this mini lesson you really do need to be lying down because I want you to feel your pelvis on the floor. So lie on your back, make yourself comfortable, and have your knees bent up, feet in a standing position, so soles of feet flat on the floor. And simply make yourself comfortable and attend to yourself. Notice how you are right now. How do you feel? And just repeat, lying on your back, knees bent up, and notice the contact of the back of yourself with the floor. And in particular, moving your attention to your pelvis, your hips. How is the back of your pelvis resting on the floor? I just happen to have a pelvis here. So thinking about the back of the pelvis, you're lying on your back and the back of the pelvis is resting on the floor. Now, noticing the left side, the right side, do you think there's more contact or feel heavier on the left side or the right side? Or if you were lying on the sand at the beach and you're making an imprint, would you be making a deeper imprint on the left side, the right side? Or if you think if your contact was making a noise, would it be louder on one side or the other? Okay, now could you just a little bit tip your knees a little bit to the side that seems heavier on the floor, so you lean your pelvis a little bit over to that side, then come back to the middle, and try that a few times. So you're going with where your pelvis seems to want to go already. It's already leaning one way or the other, so you just lean a little bit more that way by a little bit of tipping the knees, just a little bit. So it's enough to just shift the arrangement of the pelvis so it leans a little bit more to what seems to be the preferred side and back to the middle, and do that a few times. And as you do that, notice how that travels through the rest of yourself. Notice perhaps your feet on the floor, you're perhaps shifting a little bit the way the feet are standing. And maybe you can feel something in your lower back or mid back. Okay, come back to middle, stop and rest for a moment. Now go to the other side, whichever side you went to first. Roll your pelvis a little to the other side, and it's just a little movement, slight tip of the knees to that side, whichever side it is, and return. And explore that for a few moves, slowly, easily, and discover, is it different? Is it easy to this side or perhaps more difficult? Perhaps this was not the preferred side because the pelvis was leaning the other way. And again, notice the actual movement, and then spread your attention to how that movement is echoing through other parts of yourself. Do other parts of you respond or move or stabilize? Okay, come back to the middle and pause there again and just rest a moment. And now go side to side. Tip your knees a little left, a little right, the pelvis rolling a little bit to one side or the other. Now it's just a small movement. You may have been taught exercises to tip the knees all the way over to mobilize things, but no, we're doing subtle things here. So just leaning the pelvis a little over to one side, back to the middle, and a little over the other side. The knees tip a little left and right. And enjoy the movement. It's a nice way to relax the area, nice way to create release in the back. It's like in the lower back you're getting movement through the muscles and bones of the lower back without there needing to be very much work at all. Have the feeling each time you come back to the middle, it's just like you're falling back into the middle. It's almost like a pendulum swings and it comes back to the middle. And then you do a little bit of work to push to roll over the other side, and then you fall back into the middle and roll to the other side. So just repeat, lying on your back and you're gently rolling the pelvis, a little left, a little right, slowly, easily. Now make that move a little bit smaller, a little bit smaller, a little bit smaller till you settle into some place that's about in the middle, and stop there. And now attend to how is the back of your pelvis resting on the floor now. What do you notice? The left side, the right side. Has anything changed? Are you more even, or perhaps you become more uneven? And that's okay. We're just learning about ourselves and noticing. Okay, and then more generally, how is the back of yourself lying on the floor? And how are you feeling now after what we've done, and having a few moments to just be quiet and move gently and pay attention. Okay, that'll do for today. Thank you for your attention, and please keep moving, and hope to see you same time tomorrow. Bye-bye.